Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I am your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support. So the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks are expected to talk with Bradley Beal and his agent. Now, there's a few things to factor in with Bradley Beal. One, his age. He's 29 years old. I know a lot of people don't like that, but one of my main questions to you guys is, do you guys want to trade for Bradley Beal? And do you guys think it's worth trading for Bradley Beal? Now, we all know Bradley Beal has a very expensive contract. He's making up to like $200 million. And the Miami Heat, we really do have a lot of cap space issues with, Duncan Robinson's contract, Kyle Lowry. We're paying Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo's on his contract, Tyler Hero's contract kicks in this year. So there's a lot of factors coming in. Also, too, with Bradley Beal's injury history. So the past 2 years, he's played 40 games and then 50 games. Now you can contribute that to the Wizards knowing that, listen, they're not really going to be that good. So they would rather rest Bradley Beal than try and force him to play. And they're not going to win anything. But still, he really hasn't played that many games in the past 2 years. This season, he averaged 23.2 points. He had 3.9 rebounds and 5.4 assists. But overall, Bradley Beal, he's a great scorer. We all know that. Is he necessarily better than Tyler? I think he's a more established player than Tyler. Could Tyler live up to Bradley Beal? That's the thing we don't know. Tyler Hero, he's like, 23 years old. There's only so much we can know for right now. Bradley Beal is the move to make us win right now. I think that Damian Lillard, I don't see him coming here only because there's just so many factors that play in. He's waiting to see what Portland's doing. And then at the same time, Portland's saying that they don't want to trade him, which I think is false. But overall, it really just comes down to Dame. Bradley Beal, he said it himself that he's been wanting to come to the Miami Heat for years. And in my opinion, I think he's coming a little bit too late. He should have been here, in my opinion. So overall, I think that Bradley Beal, he's a great talent, great scorer. He definitely raises the floor of our offense because this Miami Heat offense definitely gets stagnant. We definitely see that, yes, can Jimmy Butler carry a team? Yes, he can. But can he carry all of the offensive load? I don't think so. I think that Bam Adebayo, he does a great job. He's always going to give you that 20 and 10 throughout the regular season and be great defensively in the playoffs. He's going to score, but it's not to where, you're going to be successful beating teams, especially in the West, that have a lot of offensive firepower. And I think that's definitely what we saw versus Denver Nuggets. I think Bradley Beal, he'll be able to help space the floor. He's someone that can create his own shot. I think that's huge. I think that the Miami Heat, they really have to focus on guys that can create their own shot. Also, too, if they're not really going to go after a huge star, which they don't necessarily have to do, I just think they have to get better role players. Now, what I mean by that is they definitely have to solve the 4 and the backup 5 position. I think that's very unacceptable. But overall, I just think that if we can get better role players in here, guys like Naz Reid, guys like Harrison Barnes, guys just that are versatile, guys that can score, guys that can rebound and defend, just high-level role players, guys that are not one-dimensional, guys that can do more than just, 3-point shooting or just can play defense, guys that are well-rounded, high-level role players to surround around Jimmy and Bam and to build around their weaknesses. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should the Miami Heat trade for Bradley Beal? Because we all know that Tyler Hero is going to be the base of that trade. We all know that Bradley Beal has a no trade clause, so he could pretty much pinpoint his ways to the Miami Heat because he can void any other trade. That also gives the Miami Heat leverage in the trade. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 2,000 subscribers.